Hey everyone, so today's going to be kind of a fun vlog, well at least for you folks, and for me too. I've been kind of putting off this project for a while because I know I wanted to vlog it for you folks, and that way I can have some content. And I think you folks really like these like organizing type of videos or like cleaning type of videos. I know at least I like to watch them too, and so I can kind of see why people really enjoy them. Basically today we're going to clean this shit show of a garage. It's a mess. It's a complete, utter mess, and it's mainly gotten this bad because I was like, no, I'm going to clean it. I'm going to clean it, and I kept putting it off for like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and then maybe like 3 weeks ago, I found out that I was getting laid off, but I was still working for like 2 more weeks. And so I was like, no, I'm going to do it during the time that I'm laid off. And so I never did do it. But then that has resulted in me just like throwing things places because I'm like, no, I'm going to re-clean it. I'm going to reorganize it. So it doesn't matter. So if you're into organizing videos, then keep on watching. I will say just a quick disclaimer. It's not like there's going to be a miraculous change here. I don't have any new things that I'm putting in here. I'm just basically reorganizing and kind of finding homes, if you will, for some of the things, because right now there's really not a home. It's kind of just in the walkway, and I would like to find homes for things. That way I can quickly find things, but also that way when we're done using something, we can put it away and it's like out of sight. Because I'll show you, I'll do a quick overview of what I'm planning. But if you're looking for like some miraculous change where it's like we build all these walls or we add in all these like infrastructures or I buy all these new organizing things, it's not that. I have the tools, I have the organization systems, like it's just a matter of utilizing them correctly and efficiently. I don't know why I couldn't say that word, efficiently. So I think that's the problem, more so trying to obtain organizational things. So I'm going to do a quick overview and then let's dive on in. Alright, so here is the garage overview when you walk in. I know I look like a hoarder and we're not getting rid of much because we just went through all of this for a garage sale we recently had at my mom's house. So this is all staying here. It's just a matter of finding a home. But as soon as you walk in, there's this like big bin here that needs to go. This is kind of like my office. I do work from home, so I do need like a big office, but I'm planning to reorganize all of this and try and set this up so when I go back into work from being temporarily laid off, I'm set up for success. I have a bunch of stuff here. This is what I saw on Poshmark and eBay. I'm going to do a video regarding that soon, hopefully on my main channel. But I might show some things here on my vlog channel as well. We have a bunch of tools. All of my shoes are in our garage. We don't use our garage for cars, clearly. No cars can fit in here. It's basically just like a storage room and then an office for me. More bins. All these bins needs to be reorganized to back there. I'll kind of show you. There's like an aisle, if you will, that you can walk down to access to different things. I kind of want to shove it down there. This I want to reorganize to be like a cleaning and laundry type of shelves. I have some over there too that I want to get off because I want to basically make this a tools shelf here. All of this stuff is from like when we do craft fairs and stuff like that I want to try and tuck in on sides. I really want this whole area here to be open. So I want this area to be able to be walked through. I want to be able to walk through this area, and then over here too, I want to be able to access this. This is my craft table and all my craft supplies. So I want to better organize this. I want to be able to clean off this tabletop. That way you don't have as much stuff on it. Again, just need to redo my desk. All this stuff needs to find homes. Back here, we have like a bunch of just random stuff that needs to be organized. And then down here is kind of like the aisles that I was mentioning that I want to be able to tuck bins down here to get it out from the open. But then I have things like this, like a completely empty bin. Like, what am I doing? But this is like all my eBay and Poshmark stuff here. And then Christmas decor, and then like party decor, and then like more office stuff. But it's basically a ton of organizing. And another thing too is these shelves are so dirty and so dusty. I have not wiped them down like in a very long time. So I want to do that today. I also want to reorganize up here. Like there's so much wasted space. This is just like a catch-all bin that needs to go. And again, I just want to better utilize this. This is a broken lamp and I don't know what to do with it. I guess I can just take it to the dump, but then I have my boyfriend's shoes here. That's a Christmas outfit. Don't mind that hat on top. Again, just a bunch of organizing and just trying to find homes, if you will, for these different things is kind of my goal for this garage. I think my first order of business is taking everything off of this, wiping it down, and then strategically placing things so that I can utilize space correctly. Like, look at that cube. It's empty. And some of these, there's nothing behind the front row of items. And I did it because I couldn't see what was behind there, so I wasn't using all the products. But I feel like if I just put duplicates in the back, like, why are 3 bounce boxes in the front? Like, why isn't some of it in the back, you know? So just little things like that. Just trying to be a little bit more strategic with it. And then even these cubes, like this one's like half full. This one is kind of full. This one's half full. This one has nothing except a steamer. This one like has barely anything. And this one, again, barely anything. So again, just trying to be more strategic with this shelf is going to be my first goal, and wiping this down. And like, I think I want to move it over so it's a little bit closer to here so I can fit things in this sliver right there. And then my second goal would be to try and get this emptied onto these cubes so then I can move some of this crap over there. But let's go ahead and get started. I am not gonna really do much clips of me organizing, mainly because I need to listen to music. So, but I will do random checks for you folks. Alright, so here's a quick update of this area here. I ended up putting all of the everyday, well, not every day, every time I do laundry supplies up here. Car cleaning supplies. And then a roll of paper towels here. Right below it, it's just gloves and light bulbs. Clorox, Shout, and then dryer sheets, and then miscellaneous laundry stuff. And then this is like miscellaneous period. These two, I just didn't know where to put it, so I put it here. That way this area right here is all laundry. Then you head down to the bins. Before, the bins were up here, but I kind of wanted my everyday, not every day, but every time I do laundry stuff to be more at like eye level, so that way it's easier to access and I don't have to like constantly bend down. So I brought it all up to the top. The only thing I'm worried about is if there's ever an earthquake, like this shakes a lot, and so I'm afraid that like this being so close to the water heater, like it's gonna fall, like it's shaking right now. And so I'm kind of scared about it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm gonna keep it there for now, and we'll see. We'll see when I get through the other parts of the garage if I can move any of this to bring that down. But then you go down, here's cleaning. It's just paper towels and a magic eraser. This is other, I didn't know where to put the supplies, so I just put it there. This is all of our Swifter products, so both dry sheets and then Swifter duster sheets. And this is like miscellaneous. I labeled it tape and extras, but it's basically tape and just a bunch of random crap. And then this is all of our car washing supplies. And then I have it right below the car washing soap. Trash bags, this is for kitchen, or for like, we have a trash can in our garage as well. It's this size here. This is the extra large trash bags that we need to put these bags in when it comes trash day. I have a carpet cleaner and a Drano in the back. More laundry here. This is bathroom cleaning. This is regular cleaning. And like I said, car washing here. So this entire section is done. This took about like an hour to do. I just had to wipe everything down, wipe the shelves down, and then kind of figure out how I wanted to organize this. Now these two shelves, not drawers, I'm exhausted already, are completely empty now that I can put other things on. So like I said, I think I'm going to make this like a tool section. We have some workout stuff here. This is cords and stuff, and I think I might put that back here. I don't know. I'm going to try and move all the tools over first to see how much space I have left. There's some bags up here. This is for when we do like craft fairs and events. There's another one here. There's a table in the back that I want to put it on. Wow, the shot here looks very overwhelming. There's a lot happening. But there's a lot in here because we don't put much in our house. Like, our house is where we try to keep everything clean, organized, and in here is just where the shit show is. But I'm trying to make it not a shit show because, like I said, I work in here, so we need to make this look pretty to the eyes It does not need to be like empty or anything. That's not today's goal. It's just to, again, organize it. And it looks like a lot, but this is where we store all of our back stock of products. And then the ones that we're currently using is in the house. So now we're going to move on to this and we'll see how that goes. Just an FYI, I'm not wearing a bandana for like to make a fashion statement. It's basically to catch my sweat. Like I knew I was going to be sweating a lot today. And so I wanted to make sure that like it wasn't like dripping or drenching down my face. And so this is basically to just catch my sweat. Alright, so here's another update of this area. It's been like another hour later. Everything here is still the same. I put the tent and 2 like folding chairs here. The workout section is all down here. Then it's tools, a tool chest, like random miscellaneous stuff that I didn't know what to do with. Up here we have some straps and bungee cords, flashlights, lanterns. I have nothing for here yet, but I'm sure I'll find some. And then up here are just extension cords, power strips, other random cords, just a bunch of electronical cords. And then inside of these little cute things, there's a bunch of tools as well. This one has a bunch of tools here. We've been wanting to get a tool, like a shed for outside, then I can put all this in and get it out of here. I originally wanted to take these cement cubes here. I'm going to use this to hold down these tents. So if you ever are in a really, I can't speak right now, I'm really hungry and I'm going to take a break. If you're ever in a really windy area and you need to set up a tent, you can make Quikrete, bend these metal rods here, stick them in, and then you anchor them down with these straps and it holds down the tent really nicely. And we used to do this when we used to do like farmers markets and craft fairs and things like that, anything outdoors. That way our tent won't fly away and you won't have to worry about it. It's a really cool life hack here. So I originally had them down here, but I forgot that there's like weight limits to these metal shelves. And so it was basically bowing the metal racks. So I still don't have a home for it. I ended up putting work out here since it's next to the weight bench. Everything else looks like still like a mess. I'm thinking that I'm going to put this, the cement bins, back here behind my shoe rack, but I also need to put this wood. I was hoping to put this somewhere too, but I don't think I am. I'm just going to have to slide it forward, and then that way at least there's still a walkway. This area is now empty. I need to work on this next, and then all back there. Alright, so I'm back from lunch. Just had a little pasta, actually a lot of pasta, and now we're going to move on. I don't know where I want to go next. I don't know if I want to do this or if I want to do that. This area, I'm basically going to take off all the shoes, wipe down the racks, wipe down the shoes, put them back, and then I want to move it forward so I can put some of this crap behind it and like hide it. That way it's like out of sight. Or if I want to do this. But I feel like this section leads into this section, so I can't do this without this. But this I can do with by itself. And then I feel like my desk area here, this is going to be a full day. Then here's my boyfriend's desk that I want to kind of take control of because it needs help. I also have this table back here that I can use to put stuff. This is where the tools used to be, and I kind of want to put some of this stuff over here to get it off of the desk so that way it's a clean slate and he can actually utilize the desk. And then back here it's just a matter of trying to figure out how I can put more bins down this pathway but still be able to have it accessible. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but let's go tackle the shoe rack and get the shoe rack wiped down and move forward. Does anyone else keep their shopping bags? Like I have this big Michael Kors one. I have 3 smaller Michael Kors ones. And then I have one from Sugar Factory. Like, why? Why would anyone keep this? I don't quite understand. But we made progress. We wiped on all these shelves. I forgot that I wiped my shoes in the past, so I didn't have to do too much here. Kind of moved it forward like I said. And I tucked everything back there. I'm going to start moving on to this section here and then work my way back. And then this area and then that desk is going to be like another day. But hopefully I can get through this section today just so I can like make a pathway. These big bags are going to go on that back table back there. So this is the next section that I'm going to try and tackle. I want to try and clear off this whole entire table because I liked being able to do crafts on this table. And right now you can't even see the table. So this is the next area to attack. As I was cleaning, I came across some of my studs back, I think, in like high school, maybe 2008, 2009, maybe even 2010. Studs were a really big thing. So I bought studs, like a ton of studs. There's black, silver, and then like various sizes. These are smaller ones, these are bigger ones. And I used to stud everything. Isn't that crazy? So these were the bottom of a pants, and after I think maybe the pants got old or something, I cut off the bottom so I could take off the studs and reuse them. But it's cool because now I have an example of show you what I used to do with studs. And you basically take this poker here, you poke 2 holes in, and then you shove the stud through. It's pretty neat, but I just quickly had to show you because I was like, oh my god, does anyone even remember when studs were a thing? Because I do. As you can see, I had a ton of studs. I used to love studying. I actually had a pants that I did like a pattern on. And kind of was like cascading down. It was really cool. I don't know what happened to that pants. But it was gray with black studs. But anyway, I just had to show you this because I thought it was pretty fun. The table completely cleared. I kind of reorganized these drawers down here. This has all of my craft stuff. I wiped it down too. That is craft stuff there too. This has like some craft stuff. And then more craft stuff there. And this area too, I reorganized all of those drawers. I have a bin there that I'm going to stack some things on to kind of just stuff away into that corner. But this needs to go into a home too. But other than that, like, we're making progress, guys. We are indeed. All right, so I'm actually gonna call it a day for today. I started doing back here, like this desk. So I have this desk to go, I have my desk to go, and then I kind of have like this pathway still to go. But for the most part, I got a lot done today. I got the main areas that I really wanted to focus on today done. And then I just had like this desk areas. And I knew this desk area was going to take a long time. Mainly because there's like a lot of stuff. And then there's a lot of paperwork too that I have to go through and kind of file away. So I knew this area was going to take a while. So I'm glad that I got like kind of a dent and kind of like a system of what I want. Now it's just a matter of going through every single object and then putting it in its place or putting it in its home. And then I need to do that on my desk as well. And then on the side of my desk, there's like that little decor section that I want to kind of decorate and organize. So I have a lot to do there. But for the most part, like, I feel really happy with what I accomplished today. It has a system. I guess a system, if you will, and I kind of have like a plan ready for it. So now it's just a matter of like executing it. But today was a full day, a full 8 hours in here of just wiping things down, cleaning, organizing, throwing things away. And I'm kind of mad because tomorrow's our trash day, so I wish I was able to get through the desk stuff today. And I'm gonna go into the house, kind of just rest. I have some editing to do. I wanted to upload videos and I was gonna do that before this, but I didn't end up doing that first because I was like, oh, I'll only do a little bit in here and then I'll get over it. Because usually when I start projects, especially big projects like this, I'll get overwhelmed. So after like certain sections, I'll just call it a day and be done. But today, like, I banged it out. Like I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections almost. And then I started on this section. And then we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. So I'm excited that we're making moves, and again, like, I have a plan, I have places for things. It's just now a matter of putting it in its place and then kind of just going through the crap of stuff and just like tossing things out that we don't need and I do not need to continue storing. Anyway, I'm gonna call this vlog it for the night. I don't think we're gonna do much more. Like I said, I'm just gonna do some editing, have some dinner, and then tomorrow we'll continue on in here and hopefully get both of our desks done. And then the whole rest of the garage done. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Again, I have a lot of mail to go through. So tomorrow's going to be a journey if I say so myself, but it's gonna be good and I'm excited. And yeah, anyway, I'll see you folks in the next vlog. Bye.